So now we will see trigonometric equations. Like we know the algebraic equations, quadratic equations, polynomials, quadratic equations or algebraic equations are the equations involving x and y or t or s, some algebraic parameters, 3x square minus 5x plus 1 is equal to 0. Those are algebraic equations. Now instead of x and y, suppose I have equations involving trigonometric functions. So these are equations involving one or more trigonometric functions in one or more variables. Instead of one variable, there may be two variable, three variable. So those type of equations where I deal with the trigonometric functions are called trigonometric equations. Some simple examples, basic examples can be like sin x, 2 sin x minus 1 is equal to 0. Or there may be some complex, this may be solvable, may not be solvable, but they are the equations like 2 sin square x minus cos x plus 3 is equal to 0, this having 2, or sin x plus cos y plus tan z is equal to something 5. So these are the equations involving one variable, two variable, three variable. Such equations are known as trigonometric equations. So now we will start solving how to solve them, trigonometric equations. Generally there are two types of solutions are there. One type of solutions are known as principal solutions. First we will deal principal solutions. Are those solutions which lies between 0 to 2 pi. Principal solutions are the solutions which lies between 0 to 2 pi. For example, sin x, this question I am taking, sin x is equal to half. So first of all we will check what is the quadrant. Sin is positive, so sin will be positive in first quadrant and second quadrant. So my answer will be x is equal to pi by 6, 30 degree, comma, in second quadrant it will be pi minus pi by 6. So these are two solutions, that means sin x is equal to half, this will have two answers, pi by 6 and 5 pi by 6. These are two solutions of this. Second, next, suppose you have tan x is equal to minus under root 3. So tan theta is negative in second quadrant and fourth quadrant. So what is the basic angle here? Tan theta is equal to under root 3, 60 degree, pi by 3. So in second quadrant it will be pi minus pi by 3, second quadrant, and in fourth quadrant it will be 2 pi minus pi by 3. So this diagram you can remember here. If it is in the first quadrant it is theta, in second quadrant if I have to find pi minus theta, in third quadrant it will be pi plus theta, in fourth quadrant it will be 2 pi minus theta. In this way, this is the first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. First I will take the modulus, find the theta, and then I can find the in which quadrant it lies, and accordingly I can find the value. Here I have zeroed that it lies in second and fourth. Second quadrant pi minus theta. Under root 3 means pi by 3. So this will have two answers, that is 2 pi by 3 and 5 pi by 3. Another solutions are general solutions of the trigonometric functions. General solutions. General solutions are the solutions involving some parameter n or some natural number, generalized way. They must be in the terms of n pi, 2n pi. So general solutions are solutions involving n, where n will be involved, or k instead of n, sometime k may be used. Some examples I will take that. For example, 3 I am taking A. If I have sin x is equal to sin, or sin alpha is equal to sin theta is equal to sin alpha, then its general solution is theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to power n into alpha. So here n is coming. Instead of n you can write k. What is n here? N is any integer, 0, plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3. The reason is these trigonometric functions are periodic functions. Period of sine and cos is 2 pi, and period of tan and cot is pi, and period of sine, cos, sec, cosec is 2 pi. So they will keep on repeating. That means there will be infinite solution basically. First I am giving this, then we will take the proofs. B is cos theta is equal to cos alpha, then this implies that theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. And third is tan theta is equal to tan alpha, and this implies that theta is equal to n pi plus alpha. These three are important formulas which we must remember for finding the solutions. How these formulas have been derived? First of all, let's see some simple thing. What happens when sin theta is equal to 0? When sin theta is 0? If you see the graph of sin theta, so sin theta is 0. Where it is 0? At pi, 2 pi. So theta is equal to, you can say theta is equal to plus minus pi, plus minus 2 pi, 0, etc. So this solution of this is theta is equal to n pi. Similarly, if I ask you cos theta is equal to 0, when cos theta is 0? At pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 5 pi by 2, 7 pi by 2. So theta is equal to odd multiple of pi by 2. So these two are very important results by which we will derive all other results. For example, I have to calculate what is the value of how this first formula have come. Sin theta is equal to sin alpha, its derivation. So the method is we will write sin theta minus sin alpha is equal to 0. Apply sin c minus sin d. Sin c minus sin d formula. So sin c minus sin d is 2 cos c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2 is equal to 0. So this gives that either cos theta plus alpha upon 2 is equal to 0 or sin theta minus alpha upon 2 is equal to 0. Now we can use this. If sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. If cos theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to this. So from this I will get when this is equal to 0, then this must be odd multiple of pi by 2. So theta plus alpha upon 2 must be equal to odd multiple 2n plus 1 into pi by 2. So this 2 will cancel. That means theta is equal to 2n plus 1 pi minus alpha. Now let us solve this part. So theta minus alpha is equal to upon 2 is equal to n pi. From here, if sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. So theta minus alpha is equal to n pi, or theta is equal to 2n pi plus alpha. Now from this, let us see how to come to this type of complicated, which looks a bit irritating formula. Theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to power n alpha. Basically what I am doing, I am connecting both concepts into a single one. If it is odd, it is negative. If it is even, it is positive. Same thing will happen. If it is odd, it will be negative. If it is even, it will be positive. So you can write theta is equal to this concept in this form, 2n plus 1 pi plus minus 1 raised to power 2n plus 1 alpha, because if it is odd, it will be negative. And this can be written as theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus 1 raised to power 2n into alpha. So either my number will be even, then this is the case, 2n is equal to k, or my number will be odd, then this is equal to k. So in both I can finally conclude that theta is equal to n pi plus minus 1 raised to power n into alpha. If n is odd, this will come. If n is even, this will. So both can be connected in single form. This is how this formula have been derived. Similarly, we can derive second formula, that is cos theta is equal to cos alpha. So again, cos c minus cos d is equal to 0, cos c minus cos d, 2 sin c plus dy 2 into sin d minus cy 2 is equal to 0. So this gives either sin theta plus alpha upon 2 is equal to 0 or sin alpha minus theta upon 2 is equal to 0. Either this or this. Again, going to the basic, sin theta is equal to 0, theta is equal to n pi. So theta plus alpha upon 2 is equal to n pi, or alpha minus theta upon 2 is equal to n pi. So from here you will get theta is equal to 2n pi minus alpha. Whether you write this alpha minus theta is equal to n pi, or this n can be negative also. So this you can write theta minus alpha upon 2 is equal to minus n pi also. Because here minus you can take outside, minus will go in this multiplication. So you can write theta minus alpha is equal to 2n pi. So from both we will say theta is equal to 2n pi plus alpha. So theta is equal to 2n pi plus alpha, theta is equal to 2n pi minus alpha. So combining both, we will get theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. This minus sign you can take outside here. Here minus. So this result directly you can take. Don't think that where this minus is going, because n can be negative, n can be positive, so that minus sign can be merged here. So theta minus alpha is equal to 2n pi. So theta is equal to 2n pi plus minus alpha. In this way we can derive these results.